Hey, Chandler Bolt here, CEO and founder of Self-Publishing School. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to finish writing a book fast and share 8 tips to getting your rough draft done faster. Tip number 1, start with an outline. Now, if you don't have an outline, or maybe it's a half-baked outline, I highly encourage that you use our book outline template generator here at Self-Publishing School. So we'll have a link in the description. This is super helpful. Not only is this going to kind of be a fill-in-the-blank, plug-and-play thing that you can do to get your rough draft done faster, but there's tons of resources in this doc. So it'll literally spit out either a Google Doc, a Word doc, other format, and you can work from that to get your introduction done, to get your chapters written, to get all these other things that you need to do in this outline, and it'll actually also walk you through the outline in that outline template. Step number 2, speak the book. So if you're a better speaker, speak. If you're a better writer, write. We've got kind of a 3-step writing process: mind map, outline, write. But here's the thing, this becomes a choose your own adventure. So if you're a better speaker, then it's mind map, outline, speak. So you'll speak 1 chapter at a time, so that'll be about 10 minutes per chapter. Then you'll get that transcribed, and then you'll work with an editor, or you can do the editing yourself and then polish that off into a finished chapter. Step number 3, do not research while you write. This is kind of the legendary way that most writers get off track. So you're writing, you're like, oh man, I need to do some research here. And then an hour and a half later, you're watching cat videos on YouTube and you're wondering, how in the world did I get here? What is going on? I just spent all my writing time. What happened? Do not do that. Instead, there's 2 things that you can do instead. So you can do some red text and just say needs research, or one really helpful thing is TK. So TK is there's no combination in the English alphabet, or when you're writing anything, but you can do a control find or a command find, and you can go back after the fact and find all the places easily that you put TK, and that's where you can interject that research and do the research after. But do not research while you write. Step number 4, create a writing habit. For a lot of people, the best way to get their rough draft done is to chip away at it 1 day at a time. And I can't tell you how many people I've talked to who they said, hey, I had to wake up a little bit earlier, or I had to block out 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever that looks like, but create a habit. So what's the minimum amount that you can do daily or on some consistent schedule? Is that 5 minutes of writing? Cool, do that every single day. Is that 100 words? Do that. If you keep doing that, you're going to chip away at this thing and you're going to get your rough draft done. Step number 5, write in a similar place or environment. So it's important that not only do you have a great place where you can get writing done, so that's conducive to writing, that doesn't have distractions, all those things, but also a consistent place. So you associate this place with writing. So maybe that's at a specific computer. Maybe that's your writing chair. Maybe that's your writing room. Maybe that's your writing area of the house. Maybe that's outside on a park bench. Wherever that place is for you, find a place, make sure it's distraction free, and then use that place to kind of channel what Todd Herman would call your alter ego. So it's this kind of this writer. And so when you go to that place, you get writing done and you channel that alter ego of a really great writer. And that's going to be consistent, because if you are consistent with that, you're going to consistently make progress on your book. Step number 6, do writing sprints. Now, Rome wasn't built in a day, and your book won't be written in a day either. So you're gonna have to spread this out and do sprints. Now, maybe that's 20 minutes on, 5 minutes off, or maybe that's 30 minutes on, 5 minutes off. Whatever that looks like for you, do sprints and then reward yourself with a break and then go back to it. So some people like the Pomodoro technique. So you're doing 25-minute sprints. Whatever this looks like for you, do sprints so that you can make quick progress and then reward yourself with a break. Step number 7, use website blocking apps like Cold Turkey. So Cold Turkey is a cool app that kind of blocks out distractions and distracting websites, things like that. We've got a writing tools video that goes in depth on all the top writing tools that we recommend, so you might check out some of those. But Cold Turkey is a good one to keep you from getting distracted as you write your book. Step number 8, remember that done is better than perfect. So this is the famous Sheryl Sandberg quote, and it used to be the Facebook model, and that's done is better than perfect. So remember that. As you're working on this draft, it's important to get the draft done, not to try to write the perfect draft. We all know someone who has 5 perfectly written chapters in their unfinished book. I don't want that to be you. Focus on getting to the rough draft finish line, and then when you go back, you can make this thing better. But there's something magical that happens when you reach that finish line and say, my rough draft's done. You start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You start to believe that this thing is possible. You just have to get there. So there you have it. Those are the 8 steps to get your rough draft done and finish writing a book fast. I hope that you found these steps helpful. Comment below, let me know what was your favorite step or what was your favorite tip. I'd love to hear that. Now, we also have some additional resources that will help you with this. We have a great blog post on how to write a book faster. So you definitely want to check that out. The link is in the bio. This builds on this video, and we got a ton of great tips there. And we also have 2 other resources that will be helpful along your journey. Number 1, we've got a great training on how to get your book done. So how to go from blank page to published author in as little as 90 days. Scroll below this video, click the link, go ahead and register for that training. I promise you'll find that super helpful. And then number 2, I'm also going to give you a free copy of my book published. So physical copy, all you have to do is pay shipping and handling. So this is kind of like the roadmap to getting your book done, getting your rough draft done, publishing the book, marketing the book. All you have to do is scroll below this video, click the link, go ahead and claim your free copy of Publish. You're going to find this super, super helpful. So scroll below this video right now, comment, let me know what was your number 1 takeaway. Also click those links and get some further help with your book. As always, click the subscribe button right now. Seriously, click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.